here. Now, my first thought initially was to do something with this air pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way down here to it. Let's go ahead and get this DC battery out of here first. Get this guy out the way. Let's get her unhooked out of here first. And I have to grab a couple of tools. Guys, I'm back. What I need to grab is something, wrench or pliers or something, so I can hold the back of this note right here so it don't keep turning on me while I'm trying to unhook the battery here. All right, battery's out the way. I don't know if that battery's any good. We'll give it a charge and see. She might be still okay. All right, let me get y'all a little bit closer on up in here. Don't be scared, y'all. Get on up in there. Got a tie wrap I need to remove right here. What I'm going for is that air pump first. I'm trying to reverse engineer it and at the same time turn it into like a vacuum, you know? Now, I don't think I will be needing this gauge right here, but we're gonna go ahead and remove the gauge as well. I'm not gonna destroy anything just yet. We're gonna just take this all apart, because you never know, you may have use for it later. Then you done destroyed it, like, dog, man, I know I can't be the only one that done that before. Now, oh, that's just a bracket. Good thing. Good thing. All right. Moving on back to the air pump. Let's get it unmounted from the jump box first. Man, wait till y'all see the video on this baby. That's gonna be nice and interesting when I make that vacuum pump from this air pump. All right, that's done there. Now, what we don't really need to keep are the wires. So let me, well, can't find my wire cutters right away. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just snip these wires like that, y'all. And as simple as that, it's out of there. Now, I don't want to destroy nothing, remember that. So I gotta try to open this plastic a little bit more so that I can remove the whole pump through that little hole right there. Because you got to remember this part. Well, let's see, I might can unscrew that out of there. Let's see, is it letting me unscrew it? No. It's really not giving me anything, you guys. But that's what I want to get out of there, and it's not letting me unscrew it, so that's what I kind of figured. I'm gonna try to break the plastic away right here. Hopefully that'll let me get some room in there. I cut my hand somewhere. Like always, I'm always cutting something up somewhere. I don't know, folks. It's not letting me do too much, so I'm just gonna have to say forget that part, and I'm just gonna cut that. I had to do it, but yes, that right there is what we're looking for. And as you can see, there is something missing on this pump. I think that's supposed to be covered up, but we're gonna see. This all still works right. So as long as up here is working right, that'll actually be fine. That'll actually be fine right there. Yeah, folks, that'll be fine right there if that's working right. So moving on to the I guess some of the simpler stuff. Like I said, this is our power inverter. It's light, it's pretty light. It's not heavy as you would expect it to be. It's not as heavy as I expect it to be. Okay. And now, right here is where you want to pay attention to the wires that you're cutting, because you know, this is our inverter here. Well, that's a lot of big pieces, not big pieces, but anyway, we'll get into that part later. The on and off switch here, and that's a nice feature to have right there in a lot of things. I use these in like, depends on the car, some older cars, as a start and kill. You put this switch just like you see it right here between, make a split between your negative cable. And when the car is not being used, you turn that off and nobody can steal it. They think the car is not working or anything or something is wrong with it, but they will not be able to steal the car. It's like an on and off switch, folks. Basically, that's all it is. That's all it is, but it's one that's strong enough to handle the current of the DC battery in your car. And there's a cable. Everybody needs a cable, whatever you might use that for. I'll find something to do with it, knowing myself. And I don't care too much for these LEDs, but you never know. You keep those guys too. And of course they want to be stubborn and got a little bracket holding the negative cable down. I'm gonna go ahead and get that off up in there. There that is, folks. And let's go ahead and take this off last right here. And all right, there that is right there. All right, folks, let me get my switch back together real quick, and there we go. That's another part. Now, last but not least, let's go ahead and finish unhooking. Now, we're gonna go ahead and take this whole thing out. We're gonna go ahead and take this whole thing out for right now. I'm gonna keep it all together. I'm not gonna cut any wires on it just yet. At least not while it's here in the jump box. Because I want to see what exactly wires that I need and I don't need. And you know, I don't need this bracket here. It was showing the pressure of the pump and you know, all that kind of stuff. But how it's made is all this is in the same molding. Don't all of it don't have its separate place or separate piece, I should say. And I really don't need this 12-volt cigarette lighter thing, but I might keep that too. Because you never know. I like making stuff and fixing on stuff, and then I'll be like, oh, I got something for that. Or I have that piece, you know. And that's how a real salvage work, you know. That's how we do it. I'm still down there holding. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get to that screw good. Well, folks, it's been a long video so far, haven't it? Let's keep going. Now, what is holding me back now? Okay, it's just molding into the clamps in the plastic. All right, folks, and well, nothing left but the wall charger right here. We're gonna get that on out of here real quick. We don't need that, but you know, I may find something to do with that 12-volt power supply. Let's see, it's got a 12-volt output and 5 milliamps, your typical power adapter. And that's it. All this is junk and trash. Stay tuned, folks, when y'all see me make that vacuum pump from this old air pump.